We've got some union contracts that need signatures. I think that's next.
I doubt whether they have one to be here.
Do we need to have, has Earl
is in court.
Is he busy?
Yeah, he said he might be able to get here, but with the agreements for the secondary roads, there's also this is the signature sheet. Did you guys get a copy of the contract?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then there's a memorandum.
Memorandum of understanding. Yep.
And Bonnie Winter, our representative, is not going to be here, and she wants to know if we can sign them and forward 3 copies to her, one to Bob State, one for their office. That's that.
Well, that was for the first year.
Right, correct. It's a Earl made it.
Yeah.
He made one and gave it to us so we could look it over. I guess you guys need to look it over too. Yeah.
43, Scott County.
You can't.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's what it says.
There's the
I thought
it's a done deal now. So
what's that?
There aren't going to be any wage increases.
Oh,
that's all.
It's easy to explain to the guys with this.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to be sure we were.
Because it says so right here.
Yeah, well, it's just what we told them so they can read it and everyone's happy.
So I think you said the order of procedure is to approve that memorandum of understanding and then approve the signature of the contract.
I'll make a motion that we adopt or to approve the memorandum of understanding with the communication workers for America.
And you might want to say what that is, Jack. Just go ahead and read it or explain it.
Okay. It says upon mutual agreement between Sac County, Iowa and the Communication Workers for America, AFL-CIO, the union shall be eligible for any wage increase during the fiscal year of 7/1 of 2010 through 6/30 of 2011. That is offered to other union contracted agreement non-union employees, including elected officials or department heads. This includes only groups that the board of supervisors has complete authority to approve and implement an increase. The side letter agreement shall not precede and not be precedent setting in any way. And witness thereof, and cause agreement to be executed by their duly authority representatives. It's the 9th day of March, so 2010.
I'll second that motion.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the memorandum of understanding. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Agreement's approved.
That's just 2 copies. And then we have explanation of the duration of the contract. This agreement shall be effective from July 1, 2010 and shall continue to remain in full force and effect until its expiration on June 30th, 2013. During the life of this agreement, neither the employer nor the union will be required to negotiate on any further matters affecting this agreement or any other subjects not specifically set forth in this agreement. Should either party desire to modify, amend, or terminate this agreement, written notice must be served on the other party not less than 60 days before January 1, 2013. This agreement will remain in effect from year to year after their expiration date if written notice is not otherwise received. I would make a motion to approve the duration of agreement.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the agreement. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Agreement's approved.
That's actually we have multiple
blue pens.
Here, guys.
Jack, you got a pencil for supervisor.
Oh, always have blue.
Always good though.
Rick, when did you start with secondary?
When did I start? 2001. 2001.
My third winter.
It was January 25th, right in the middle of the last bag
Really?
we had. Yep.
Well, we told Ron and I told Mike that we got a lot of compliments on the effort that y'all put out.
It's been a challenging one this year.
It's just a mess out there today.
Oh, it is, and it's just going to get uglier and uglier and uglier. This is the brochure.
You know, the roads are gonna hold up pretty good. You know, the frost is out of a lot of them. You know, remember all the trouble we had all last summer with frost, boils?
Yeah.
Boils, I remember it. Because there's, one of my neighbors is hauling grain and it wasn't tearing the road up. You know, a few places it was bad.
Yeah, I thought
I don't know.
it's going to be typical. I mean, the snow is off the road, so it's going to go through the process, you know. It's going to get ugly before it gets better. That's for...
But just, you know, a week ago, the snow was still drifting.
Yeah.
Just a week ago.
Yeah, the big change in less than a week's time, you're right.
But with this rain and those frost bows probably work out faster than last year.
It's not like we're going to see any sunlight this week, though.
Pretty much the whole week.
Yeah, except maybe Friday. While we're signing these, can I ask a question about this W-2 thing? Can anybody explain what's going on there? We got a lot of people who don't know, and they're getting them in the mail, and
There was,
We all could be, we're all in the same boat.
there was,
Not just roads.
yeah, right. But, I mean, what's happening, what's going on? Nobody, can anybody clear it up, put it that way?
I'd say Jim probably,
I got my notice Monday, and I went to my accountant and compared it to what we had turned in, and what had happened, there was a notice that came to my office downstairs about there was a contaminated file that was submitted to the IRS, and so it didn't calculate the earnings properly. So I'm thinking, according to what the guy told us, that everybody's going to get one of these notices. What we did then yesterday was resubmitted all the W-2s so that they can compare them to the actual W-2s that were submitted in January of 2009. So they're supposed to be getting back to us this week. And it's my understanding, according to, I'll handle that myself. It's my understanding that according to what this IRS guy told me, and Joe, the payroll deputy, there are no additional taxes due on any of this payroll. It was a glitch on the IRS's side, and we've resubmitted the exact copy of the original W-2s that went in. So it just, the best I can tell you is you'll have to bear with us until we get confirmation back from the IRS.
so there's nothing we have to do.
There's nothing you have to do at this
Okay.
point. No.
But you still have a glitch of some kind in there, because they're still in 09 weren't right.